We set up.
One second. Yo, what up? Welcome to the Chase and Cole show. Let's go. This is episode 3, but I think it's really episode 2.
I think so.
Good. All right. Auto. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna cover it up. I cover up the screen because we're very self.
Keep looking at the screen.
Self.
I'm obsessed. Nice.
Well, actually,
What?
well, remember because we were before we were trying to get into this storage, which would made it easier to edit.
You want to try to do that?
I mean, I don't know exact.
I don't know the exact camera.
You have to open. That's why there was. That's why it was one.
You're definitely in the there. But just try to be close.
Yeah. Okay. They're not fully centered. So which way's more centered? This way? Towards me?
Yeah, probably.
Right? I'll turn the camera. That's making.
I think so. What do you think? What do you think? It's way.
No. That's good. That's good. That's better.
Are you sure?
You think it's the other way?
Look how much better.
Bro. Damn. So which way I have to come this way?
Yeah.
I have to go this way.
You have to turn. Pretty. Yeah. I would think looks pretty centered.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what's good, bro?
Not much. It's another week down.
Dude, I'm not as gung ho about the post office as I was day one.
No.
No.
So, what really went south with it? Was it the pepper spray class or?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, there's all the above, but it comes back down to essentially.
Oh, we got covered again.
Huh? Okay.
What's it come down to?
Oh, interesting. Because before we were thinking that these were covering our faces.
Yeah.
Because just we were looking. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're not even close to covering.
Not even close. Okay. All right.
So that's why they can be right in front of
We're
us.
a little slow. We're the slow boys.
Yeah.
That's alternative pod name. 16. It's slow boys. No, it's just it comes back down to, the thing of Dad was like, because initially when we'll take it back to the beginning. Initially, when I first got the email, and you were even shocked when I told you post office, you're like, hadn't even heard about that.
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, because they hit me up. This is what, a month ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to the couch, and it was second time I'm talking to Dad in a minute. Awkward, but I was like good news, not gonna freak out. And I was like, so what do you guys think? Do I do post office? And Dad's like, yeah, I'd rather you do that than cop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least you'll be safe, doing that. And I was like, yeah, but I was like, the money's not very good. But he's like, at least you'll be safe, right? So that's been in my head the entire time. At least I'll be safe, right? And it's right. And so at least I was like, and it comes back to another thing too. Remember back in the day, which I'm not sure where this ever came from, but when you were living in New York and Rhode Island and shit like that, you were always like, just don't die, and everything will be fine. That's not what happened at all. I wish that was the case, because for a while I was like, okay, good, like I'll just serve and I'll just like bang these girls up and it'll be chill. Like I don't have to do shit. And then eventually I'll get my Series 7 and we'll buy into the company, which that was never gonna happen. But I was like, well, we'll be chill and I'll be like, I'll have my own New York, what's it called?
Penthouse?
Yeah, no, but they call it a Blackstone or Brownstone.
Brownstone.
I was like, oh, I'm on Brownstone, like these guys. If you I'm about to be, I got a gray. It's called the Greystone. It's called the Mercedes Benz. That's my, yeah. That's so backseat Mercedes Benz, and these other motherfuckers living in Brownstones in New York. So that's chill. Nah, that's chill though. I appreciate that. No, because it's like this guy's like, oh, it's gonna be good. And then once that went south, at least he's like, oh, dude, we're gonna have our own restaurant empire. We're gonna have a fucking hot dog empire. It's gonna be sick, like all this other stuff. And no, not at all. So that's chill. No, it's just a lot of false promises. But we're just gonna move forward amicably. But
so now it's a safety issue.
A safety issue, right? Because like now I'm like, I don't want to die. Well, I definitely don't want to die being a postman. Like that's even worse. Like at least if you go down and being a cop, you're like, you get like a fucking procession, you get like fucking family benefits. Not that I give a shit about giving benefits, but it's like at least sick. Like you get like in the newspaper or shit like that. But post office, they don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. They're just like, next. Like, your route has to get finished that day. I heard a story. This guy's got nothing but stories. The guy that was like my instructor.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was like one time a guy got bit by a black widow and like he like lost half his hand and like everyone was asking like what happened. I'm like, we're not really sure, but they were pissed because all the mailmen didn't finish the route. So the guys are like, fuck, I can pull overtime for fucking Johnny. I'm like, he lost his hand, dog. Like it was like they were concerned about delivering the mail. Like if we don't deliver the mail, we're gonna be behind. We're gonna be.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, they're worried about like their like I guess in the region. There's like 20 post offices and like everyone wants to be between like 9 and like 14 because like you don't get fucked with there.
Yeah.
Like if you're lower than 14, like the district manager's on your ass.
Yeah.
If you're higher than that, then like they're on you because they want to like
see how much better you can do.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you don't get fucked with if you're the middle. So
that's what they're shooting for.
Yeah, and if you miss like mail like more than twice in a day, you get like D-ranked or something.
So have you got any more information about how it actually works? Because when you told me that when you get hired, you don't actually have a route. You just fill in for people.
Yeah. Well, it's called CCA is the thing. I actually have the. Did you see in the hall? You saw that?
Certificate?
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty stoked. So
it's some proof of something.
Yeah, but the problem. I keep clipping, but whatever. I was talking to ChatGPT the other day about clipping. Like clipping is where you are you bleeding into the red.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I saw that too. I do that too, right?
Yeah. Well, sometimes my voice, I have like that high like Jewish mom voice that sometimes works like really.
Got you.
But okay. What was I gonna say?
We're talking about safety.
Yeah, safety. Yeah, I mean, where do I start? Yeah, like you hear stuff like that, like through the great like.
Bit by a black widow. How'd that even happen?
You put okay. There's a rule. There's like the 6-inch rule, and there's a lot of like the innuendos where the whole time I was like looking around the classroom, like, have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen the clip like that goes viral like once in a while? It's like I think it's from 21 Jump Street. Have you seen 21 Jump Street?
Yeah, of course.
You know, Rob.
Yeah.
The guy.
The teacher.
Yeah, the teacher guy. He's also in the Catalina wine mixer scene where he's like. Rob
Riggle.
Yeah, Rob Riggle, right? There's this scene where like there's a meme about this scene in 21 Jump Street where like at the movie theater and Rob says, "Fuck you, Doug," and then like he points he's like "Fuck you, Doug," and it's like and then the meme is like my friend at 9 a.m. on a Monday in school and like just like being a class clown, like like and like that's me, like I'm always like "Fuck you, Doug," like just trying to make jokes and shit like that. Everyone else is like taking it seriously, but I'm like joking around. But where was I going? Why did I say that? Just because I'm a class clown?
There's a lot of little rules at the post office.
Yeah.
So you don't get bit by like widows.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the 6-inch, yeah, there's a lot of like stuff. There's like the 6-inch stuff. There's like fingering the mail. It's called fingering the mail. No, I'm not kidding. Fingering the mail is like when you go like it's like the 2 finger. So and you have to carry. How is there not more technology? It literally hasn't changed. Okay, so what you use? Okay, so oh man, this is fucking frustrating. So yesterday we had like 8 different like modules, like classrooms.
Yeah.
Like there was like one person was like, oh my gosh, man, Ollie. Okay, so I'll just say this because I'll forget it. So Ollie, like we had like there was like a mock truck that like doesn't have an engine, but it was like since we not right, like the next week is when we actually go and get like the motorized one. So we were 2 people would push the car and like around like the course, and like he would like have to steer it and like put the mail in the mailboxes, but he was deaf, right? And there's no room in the front seat, so the translator was like hanging off the side, like what the fuck's going on? I'm like, Ollie, you're already a mailman in LA. He's a deaf guy. He's coming back for more. I'm like, and he's acting like he's never done it before. I'm like, you said you were on the route for 9 months. Like, how are you doing this? And he's like, right. And so the translator's like saying right, like I'm like, Ollie, right. And so I have to go to the translator to Ollie, and Allie's looking this way, and he's like turning the car this way because he's left and right to so he's like hitting like the mailboxes, and I'm like, dude, and Robbie, Robbie's like, what's going on? Like, come on, guys, this is basic. Like, I've never seen someone hit the actual mailbox. Like, the car's going 1 mile an hour. Like, what's going on? And it's me and fucking Benny, and Benny hasn't said a word. I'm like, Benny's gonna go postal. I'll tell you one thing for sure. Benny's going postal. I'll guarantee you that. Benny didn't say one word, and I was like, I'm scared. Like, you know, like the memes where it's like you're always nice, like the quiet kid, because you know that when that day's gonna come, like you're not gonna get a bullet to the dome piece. Like, I was trying to be nice, but
just spare you.
Yeah, exactly. But
no, that scene is hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was literally we're going around like this, like, and the course is small. Okay, and the parking was rough on Fridays, so the day before there was no other cars in the parking lot because it's for training.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're late that day, you get to like park your car in the back, or whatever. So like Ollie came this close to smashing into like a UPS employee's car, like a USPS employee's car that like
with his vehicle.
Huh?
With his vehicle or with the mail car?
So it's like a quarter-size mail car. That's why
you're doing this outside by other cars.
Okay, so let me explain.
I picture you're indoors.
I'm not doing a good job explaining. Okay, so the Pasadena post office is like a regular post office, and then like half of the post office that's like a normal post office is just for training.
Okay.
So it's just for training.
It's like a little training part.
It's a training part. Like, right, it's weird. It's like an academy. It's like a separate entrance. Like you walk in, and like it's like oh my god, man. He's like walls of like the old postmasters and like employee of the month, and it's like they're like flags, like salute. We have to do the fucking Pledge of Allegiance every day. I'm like, not again. I'm like, I won't do it. What, for Israel? Like, we're doing Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to Benjamin Netanyahu. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are we like? This is so dumb. But yeah, I was like, and the whole time I was like crossing my fingers because I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Because when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, America #1, we're the best in the business. Screw Al Qaeda. Like 9/11 was an exact true story. Like just so dumb, like so stupid. In real time today, I see all the bombs dropping on Instagram, like, oh, Iran's going crazy. I'm like, yeah, Iran doesn't want to give a shit. Iran's never dropped a bomb in their life. Iran wants to chill, but it's like another Israel plane going down. I'm like, dude, Israel shot his own plane. I'm like, oh, it's another fucking what's that ship that got hit in like 1967? Everyone talks about. You ever hear about that?
No.
It's like the carrier. It's the USS. Someone knows in the comments, but it's like a famous ship where like
it got hit by a submarine, or
no? It was like a regular just ship in the 1967, like in the Gulf of whatever, the fucking in the Middle East, and Israel thought it was like an Iranian ship, even though it had like American flags and F-16s and nuclear bombs on it. And they're like, oh, Israel pilots didn't know, I guess. And they're just like, for 4 hours straight, dudes, bombs. And like America's like, Israel, stop. And they're like, oh, the radars are down. Dude, everyone got burned with the napalm, like with like fucking the Geneva Convention shit they were getting hit with. And then after, like, Israel's like, oh, sorry, we thought you were Iranian. And like everyone's like, all right, handshake, let's chill. Like, what the fuck? That happened to any other China did. So we would nuke them off the face of the earth, but Israel were like, you guys are chill, it's all good. Yeah, you two don't fuck us up, please. All right, enough political talk, guys.
Okay, so the training course.
Yeah, training course. So there's like different modules, and
that's what you call cool rants. You're gonna get a lot of those on this. They're my favorite.
Well, because it's like, and everyone in the comments is like, screw. It's like literally, it was like me in 2001. Like I remember that day where I was like, the Middle East. I'm like, I don't want to sign up for war. I hate these guys. Like, anyone who wears a fucking thing on their head, a hijab, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? But those are the good guys, I guess. Never knew that. It was the exact opposite. But today, you know, it's like Twilight Zone happening. Have you know what's happening today or no? Have you seen this or no?
Well, I saw like Iran started a war with us.
Yeah, but they didn't though. That's what's frustrating is like you think Iran, like, they're all just chill. You think they want to start a war? Why would they want that?
Well, it's Trump. I heard Trump saying some stuff that he's.
It's just insane, dude. It's just so crazy. But whatever. But most people are
gonna
going
to hide in the houses because
it's just
not safe.
So dumb, dude. But yeah. So we have the training course yesterday, and yeah, and so it's like, and everyone kind of rotated around, and then like it would like you do 30 minutes here. But it was an hour-long thing, so then you would 30 minutes, and so you would all overlap with each other in different groups. So it wasn't just one group the whole time. So and everyone did it like twice.
Inside or outside?
Half inside, half outside. There was like a
it was hot yesterday too.
It was fucking toasty. The whole time I'm trying to like catch up to Rochelle because Rochelle's like three ahead of me. So I'm like doing the math in my head. I'm like, dude, I might not see her till the end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like trying to like get 5 minutes early to get 5 into this module and this module. But yeah. So the Ollie thing, and that was in the parking lot. It was like a separate parking lot, like an offshoot. There's like 8 different parking lots.
Yeah.
And like they're all full with mail trucks and cars. There's that many employees here.
Jesus.
So and this one usually it's just the there's like mock mailboxes, and there's mailboxes like with broken locks. To like and like you're timed like
What do you do with the broken lock?
Your procedure, it's like hands down, mail cart, mail in the thing, like it's like a closed pouch, like
satchel.
Yeah, in the satchel, like hotline, call hotline immediately, like with one hand.
You have to call people.
Yeah, exactly. There's a hazmat number for like in case you meant. Okay. So after the Unabomber happened, and after the anthrax scare, all the laws changed. So it's like if you see anything suspicious, hotline immediately, and it's like there's a procedure. It's like nostrils close, like you have like a clothespin that you're supposed to like put in your nostrils so you don't it's like it's a serious thing. They're like call this hotline, and they'll bring you like the penicillin. It's like crazy shit, like because I guess a mailman died, so like there's like all these crazy rules. I'm like, dude, I gotta worry about anthrax. Like I didn't think about that, right? And then when I like brought that up to the supervisor, I was like, so like is that like number 1 threat? And he's like, that's like number 11. I'm like, what's number 1 through 10? And he's like I was like, I thought it was just dogs. He's like, oh no. He's like number 2 is like like your legs getting chopped off, like that's number 2, like in the nation. Like, you skipped this in training. What are you talking about? And he's like, oh yeah, it's a big thing. Like, you know, the way the trucks are designed, like, you know, like everyone rear-ends you and you just get your legs chopped, and it's like. And then I'm like, so you get like pension for life? Like, no. Then you become a clerk in the office, paraplegic. Like, there's a section in Arcadia with like everyone that's like paraplegic. In the office, I was like, fuck.
Because of when the car gets hit, like jams forward.
Yeah, and it just cuts you off. Like, it doesn't kill you, it just keeps you alive. Like, you'd almost really get bleed out. Like,
they haven't changed the design of the cars.
It's so expensive. So it's like we're going off to Iraq. Like there's like more paraplegics from the USPS than IEDs. Just because people have to get their Candy Crush fix and they're texting their friends driving and they're fucking
in like a neighborhood, they just hit someone. They're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, and they're like, fuck. I'm like, so. And I thought you were retirement. Like, no, of course not. No, you got to go right back to work after you're stable for a week or 2. You go right back. I'm like, fuck, man. That's fucking sad.
He just slid past that one. He's like,
yeah,
leg chop.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck, man. The whole time I'm thinking, like, look, I'm not gonna have legs. Like, what's going on? And then there's like so this isn't usually part of the training, but one of the trainers, Brian, he's friends with like a K9 director or whatever, like a K9 person from the local Pasadena PD. So they're since Pasadena is slow, like Brian's like, yeah, lucky for you guys, like the dog's had a day off, so he's gonna be in module 5. I'm like, what? Like, cause typically, like with the days before, we had like a mock dog where it was like a little like broom, like a broomstick. So it's like you have a procedure where it's like, okay, if you encounter a dog, it's like, don't move, stand tall, and you say "Ooh, like, like a sound to scare the dog off. You do it. It's like, okay, you want 80 decibels and then 4 decibels, 80 decibels, because like that, then you're like being like a bear. Like it scares off the thing. Like the dogs know. I'm like, I don't think the dog thinks I'm a grizzly bear, all right, bud? Like I don't think so. I weigh $150 tops. Fucking grizzly bears.
On the best day.
Yeah, exactly. If I'm soaking wet, that's another module where the rain. So they were like, they had misters and they hung up the bottle. I'm like, shit, man. Like don't. And I was like, so is it to like, protect myself? Like, no, it's protect the meal at all costs. Like if it rains, you don't worry about yourself. Throw the meal here, cover with the body. Sure if you have to. It's like what's going on, dude? This is insane. So it's just so fucking stupid. They don't give a fuck about you. You're like basically a robot. They're like, no, it's all about the mail. It's like you're a federal government employee. The mail is your responsibility. If it doesn't, like, they need their mail. I'm like, what? They're fucking Bed Bath & Beyond coupons? Like, what are we doing here? Oh, and there's also something called a Reggie. It's a registered mail. I guess it's like the top of the line registered mail that like you can like. This is another thing that pisses me off, right? So, it's the top of the line service. It costs like, I don't know, the most expensive thing to ship like $100 or even more, but you can ship like diamonds or gold or
money,
tons of money. You can ship like millions of dollars, and like, or yeah, you could like Brian's like one time I saw like a $5 million diamond order from in 2 jewelry stores, and the thing about the Reggies is like, the Reggies was a whole day of this stuff, but it was like. When you sign for it, right, for the Reggie, like when you leave the office,
it's your responsibility.
Your personal responsibility, and you're personally liable for the entire cost of the thing. I said, okay, no, I said that can't be right. I was like, that's no way, it's a real thing. Like, yeah, you're personally liable. So if you yeah, they're like, yeah. One time I saw a guy lost like a $10,000 wedding ring, and he had to work for like a full year to pay it off. Like, I was like, what are we doing? This is insane.
How is that a thing?
I don't know, but I was like, I don't know about that. If I get a Reggie, I might just be like, I can't deliver.
I don't think you can do that.
From
but
what
I'm hearing.
I don't know, man. I just heard that. Like, oh yeah, you could be shipping body parts. You could be shipping hearts. Like, it's like you're the first line of defense. I'm like, who's shipping a heart with their local FedEx thing? I'm not delivering hearts. He's like. They go, I've done organs. I did a kidney back in '87. Yeah, that was exciting. That was fulfilling. I'm like, what are you talking about, Brian?
This guy sounds crazy.
Yeah,
but he sounds like a diehard.
Yeah, and then that was the misting. There's that training module. There was the robbery module. The robbery that was like the most terrifying because like I didn't know robbery was a big thing, but they're like you have like a 1 in like 10 chance like if you worked there for a year of getting robbed. Yeah. So it's like okay. Like, don't be a hero, okay? So when it's like, and he's like, it's not a matter of if you're getting robbed, it's when. So when this happens, pay attention, right? So it's like this is the procedure. It's like it saved me, and I'm like, how many times have you been robbed? He's like, about 57 or something, like some shit. And he's like, yeah, but I'm waiting for 30. I'm like, that's over once a year. I'm like, I don't like that. So he's like, don't be a hero. And so you walk up. He's like, hands up, look to the side. Key to the side, get the key, pull your shirt up, like, give him the key. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, because like the key's worth like $20K, so he's like, make it easy for him, because that's probably what they want. If they ask you questions, don't answer, but then it's like, as they get away, you're allowed to look down for a split second, but look back up, and your goal for that is
license plate,
as much information for the inevitable trial. So like it's like, what are we doing? Like I don't give a shit. Like yeah. So I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like I'm trying to stay alive. I'm not gonna like be like, hey, okay, let me get the license plate. Then they're gonna get shot in the dome piece. Like,
do you ever do packages?
What do you mean? Like deliver packages?
Yeah, like packages.
Yeah.
Or is it only mail?
No, packages if it's like a certain thing.
Well, because I would talk to a buddy, my barber, and he's like, his buddy worked for UPS. Okay. And around the holidays, robberies happen a lot.
Oh, yeah,
his boy got robbed with 2 guys at gunpoint. Really? For the holiday packages.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a thing. I mean everyone's getting robbed, I guess. It's just like
so I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah, it's just terrifying, and like, and the only person with any common sense was shocked by was Rochelle. Rochelle's like, So when we get our guns, I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, Rochelle, what are you talking about? And she was dead serious. I thought she was kidding. I like laughed a little bit. No, she's like serious. She's like, so like it's like a separate day that training. Can we bring our own? And I was like, Robbie was shocked. She's like, guns? Like, no. Like, you mean like a real gun? Like, no. like absolutely not. Like you have like maybe you can get like, a few quarters in case like there's a payphone nearby. Like you can call the real cops. But like, no, there's like no gun. And then like the whole time Rochelle's like, oh, like I thought it was a gun. And so then when I actually talked to Rochelle, all she could talk about was, so no guns? I'm like, no, dude. I was like, that's a good idea though. And she's like, yeah, bro. Like I thought, like the thing, like, or we carrying 20K on our wrist, like like I know, like hyenas in the neighborhood that'll kill you for fucking $10. Like, and I was like, shit. So I was just,
I know hyenas.
yeah, it's just scary.
It was the smartest and dumbest question too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's so funny.
Yeah, but yeah.
How old is Rochelle?
Maybe. I honestly don't know. I mean, I didn't ask her, but I'd probably say maybe like 20. 20. I think 20. I don't know, man. But so, but in my head, I'm 22, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I was like, all right, chill. Yeah, because essentially, yeah, everyone's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I basically have the mind of a 20-year-old, so it's just chill, bro. Yeah, because if Rochelle would have been like, yeah, you want to bang in the back of my ring, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. I would have been like, no, that's shit. So, yeah. But yeah, and I guess it really was random flowers. Like, I asked her back. I said seriously. I was like, so like, I was like, be real, Rochelle. Like, is that your boyfriend? Like, you giving you flowers? And she's like, no, honestly, never. I don't have no idea who that was. It was a random guy. So, but we go for morning walks.
You and her or the class?
No, everyone does. Like, like twice. Like,
oh yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah.
You have to get your steps in or something.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you go for 1 to 8, 10, and then you do like a half walk at like right before lunch or whatever, to prepare you. And so I guess like over the course of the 4 days, like this guy was like watching us do the walk. So,
Like another applicant or
no, just like someone in the neighborhood. Like it could have been a homeless guy. Like it was one of those weird areas where like probably every house around it's like multi-million-dollar house because it's in
Okay.
But it's like there was a lot of homeless people around too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like in Venice or kind of like like in certain parts of Santa Monica. It's kind of like that.
Yeah,
so,
Pasadena's big too.
Yeah. So
that's funny. That's absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Absolute chaos.
But she said she threw the flowers away, and I was like,
good sign.
I was like, that's a good sign. But
yeah, I don't know. It sounds like if you're just getting random flowers, you probably don't need to work.
That was my thought.
You could probably just go get a guy.
But if you want to go into it, we can go into it. I thought about that same thing, right? So
why is she doing post office
well,
if she can just...
Well, if you had to go for an exact... There's probably a two-prong approach. I'll give you the two-prong approach, right? So I was talking to her yesterday. We talked... Maybe it was the day before. We talked a lot, right? We got pretty close.
Yeah.
Like, pretty close. So she's like, I don't really tell a lot of people this, but, I have this condition called vitiligo. You know what vitiligo is?
I've heard that before. I thought, is that a medication?
No, vitiligo is where you have like she was explaining to like on a macro level, but like it's like when your cells, like when your melanin cells don't have enough like ATP to keep the pigmentation.
Yeah,
it goes white.
Yeah,
so it's like certain areas like on her like elbow
or white.
Yeah, white. That like on her like hips and stuff like that, and like I was like. Can I see? No, I didn't say that. Definitely didn't say that. No, but like I think that is also like that could be a thing. That
self-conscious wise.
Yeah, self-conscious wise, and she also has a bunch of older brothers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it makes it tough.
Yeah, and so she was like. She like has like that complex where it's like she's like very like not masculine, but she's very like a tomboy. Very tomboyish. So
Okay.
she has like a lower Durango, like big rims, and it's like blasting like loud ass music, like she like comes in that parking lot fucking fast. Like, so I moved my car one time because she's like, like, and like I don't know if she has hydraulics, but the car like seems like it does. Like when she stops, like lowers a second. I'm like, do you got airbags kind of thing? Like, what's going on? But no, she's like, yeah, I got the Hemi, you know, I got the 6.0 Hemi, like with the accent, and I'm like, okay, like I don't think you know what Hemi is, but we're gonna just she's like, yeah, I want to get a Hellcat. You know, once I work here for 6 months, I'm gonna get a Hellcat. And I'm like, I don't think you can afford a Hellcat on a USPS salary. Those are about $250, but I don't think you know about that. So, but if you work here for 10 years, you can't afford it. I was saying $19 an hour. You work a lot of hours, bud. So I don't really know, man. But
good dream. Have a dream. 6-month dream.
You're gonna be living in that Hellcat. So, with the 13% APR, you're gonna be living in that bitch. So enjoy that shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny as hell, bro.
Yeah. But
So we're taking the job?
I mean,
We have to?
it's there. I gotta take a week off because I'm transferring now, but dude, it's crazy today because today I got another email of another 2 offices that are close to like San Dimas.
Yeah.
So, but
You just have to pick one, I guess.
yeah, no, I can't change it. I can't change it now. I've talked to the postmaster for like, and it's rare to talk to these postmasters because like usually they're like they don't talk to like we're called like we're called T2s.
Just plebs.
Yeah. We're called T2s. Like T1 is like a civilian. T2 is like us. And then like usually postmasters like the postmasters are like T14, so they only talk to like T12 and above. And so like I talked to this guy and he's like, what are you? He's like, you what? You T11, T12? Like, whatever. I was like, no. And Brian's like, no, T2. And he's like, oh fuck, Brian, why do you come talk to this guy? And he was like pissed too. He's like, well, Brian, he's a good employee. He's gonna be here. He's gonna be here for life. He's a lifer. He's a lifer. And I'm like, Brian, I don't know. Is that a diss? Like, what do you mean I'm a lifer, bud? Like, that's I take that personally, bud. Because that reminds me of the Vaughn's days, where it's like they're like, oh yeah, dude, just prepare, man. You're gonna be here about your whole life, 40 years. So take it slow. I'm in high school, bud. I'm in high school. What are you talking about? I'm doing your job better than you. You've been here since fucking Vietnam, like literally, like. Fucking Bobby, dude. Literally, he's like, he had the same bug since he's like, yeah, I got it right to Vietnam. He's like, it's treating me well. I'm like, you're the same car for over 50 years. Like, what are you doing? He's like, yeah. You've had more cats than cars. You got it. You had an issue, bud.
Oh, fucking Vaughn's days, bro.
Yeah.
I can't drive by the parking lot without just smiling.
I can't drive by it at all. I avoid it. I'll literally go out of my way to avoid it because it just ruins my day. So.
Do you ever shop there ever?
No, I haven't been in the parking lot in about 10 years, so I won't do it, man. I won't do it. I will not do it. It's too traumatizing, bro.
It's so good.
Nah, dude, it's terrible.
It's so funny.
I remember there was a time where I was like homeless in high school,
Yeah?
living with this girl Amanda for like period of time. It was all just so traumatic and such a blurry time. I don't know how I was surviving because I didn't have a cell phone. Like,
well, you didn't really have cell phones in high school.
Well, no, but then I got like a burner one, but it only had like. You only had like 400. You done my characters, so you only had 400 characters of text a fucking month or whatever. And so like I would literally be like, okay, how can I make this whole paragraph? And it's fucking important because I'm bad. Because like, I remember, oh man, I forgot about this. One time I had to go to like this like fucking like weird training down like in Pomona. It was like some
For what?
Like a union train. I don't know. It was like some.
For Vaughn's?
Yeah, but it was like you have to go to like some.
Vaughn's is a grocery store, by the way.
Yeah, but it was like you had to go to like this like to join the union. You had to like to crisis management or some shit like that. So I finally I went down there, but then I only had like 8 characters left on the phone, and I was in a place where I never was, and I was like, fuck, man. So I had to walk neighborhood, and I was like, okay. I got P for Pomona. P. Okay, hopefully she gets that. I don't know. This is to Amanda, and I was like, P. I did an address, and I said Google. Like I was like praying to God, and I was there for like 4 hours, like just praying to God. I was like, I'm gonna die here. Like I couldn't.
She dropped you off, or what? How'd you get there?
No, the mom dropped me off. Her mom dropped me off on the way to work. So Wendy dropped me off on the way to work, and so I was there, and I was like, I didn't belong here. And no one was there. All like very brown. around, like, like the only white guy there. Like, what are you here? Are you lost? Like, this gringo's lost. And so I was there, dude. It was so bad, bro. Like, I remember, like, it reminded me of, like, when I was in middle school, like, or preschool, like at the Christian school, there was like, I don't know if you remember, like, where, like, the locker, like, the boys' locker room was down by, like, the.
What was Claremont?
Yeah.
Yeah. Down by the training and the pool?
Yeah, lower than that. But there was this one, like, weird, like, brown building where it was, like, art class, but it was also the boys' locker room.
Yeah, kind of.
But outside of that was, like, an area where it was, like, fenced in, but it was, like, a bunch of weeds.
I don't know.
But I don't know. Like but that to me is like a brown weeded area is like does something to my brain where it's like, ugh, like it's so like every time I've ever been in a brown weeded like wooded off brown fence ghetto like I think there's like snakes in there and it's just like it's like dirtiness and like. It's like I don't know. And the same thing with seaweed, like seaweed, and like I don't like things on the ground and like my legs, like and there was one time we were wakeboarding in Blythe, California, and it was like the
tall things are coming up. From deep.
Yeah.
And you look down and the sun hits them. So
yeah,
you kind of see
it freaks me the fuck out. I don't. Yeah. So I thought it was like 4 different stories in one thing, but I remember one time in West Hollywood too. God, man, there's just so much trauma coming out. Every but like these specific areas of like when you have to go to in these areas, your day's shit. Your life is shit and your day shit. When you're in weeded off brown areas that where like it's like a vacant lot. It's like a vacant lot basically is kind of the thing. It's kind of like the running theme here. And I remember like outside of this area down in the I don't know, it was one time in West Hollywood, this girl I was talking to, total nut. Like, I had to get to work when she was outside my apartment. So I had to jump out the back of the apartment building. That was a vacant lot. And I had to run through there. Man, that was brutal. And I had to jump the fence, and I literally, like, got caught. My apron got caught in the fence. Like, literally, like, in, like, the thing. It was, like, in, like, the wooded, like wood thing. It was like in there, and so I was like hanging upside down. My legs were flailing, and I was late for work. And my Uber like canceled on me because my Uber was waiting out front, and I was like, shit. I was like, I can't even cancel because my phone's on the ground. I'm literally hanging out. I'm like dangling upside down, like my fucking thing. I'm like trying to like undo it, but then I'll fall and break my neck. So I'm like, what do I do here? I'm like, help! I'm like, West Hollywood. Like famous actors are walking by, like, what's going on? I'm like the servers hanging upside down at 9:30, fucking with his non-slip shoes, just like dangling. What's going on? I mean, it was so dramatic, and like this girl, like I'm like, the girl's gonna find me, yelling. Like I have to like yell at a certain decibel because like if I yell too loud, she'll hear and be like, run to me. So I was just like, fuck, man. I was just hanging there. I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like this is not how it's supposed to go. Like, I'm supposed to be dangling at 9:30 on a Wednesday.
And the girls are trying to jump.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
it was
dude,
so
that's
bad,
so
bro.
good. That's so good, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just again every time you're in those areas, it's not good. But yeah.
Yeah.
But
a lot of trauma.
A lot of trauma. No, but again, I don't know how I got here, but but
I don't even know how we got here, bro.
I guess the Christian school had a thing in the back, and then this the texting. Oh, I think essentially is the when I was lost with the phone down like a deep Pomona, we like you had to like during the break time. He's like, get out, get some fresh air, because I think he had to like molest one of the students inside, I guess. I don't know, he kicked everyone out. Like, usually that's an option to stay inside the AC, because it was midsummer, by the way. It was like 114. It's insane. It was like a fucking like crazy heat wave. It was like a Hey Arnold. There's an episode of Hey Arnold when we saw as a kid, where it traumatized me because they were out in the sun, like, so they were in the movie theater, but then the AC broke. I was like, shit, like.
And then the fire hydrant.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And so, like, to me, that's like there's also an episode of Entourage where like there's like a heat wave in the valley where they all like trying to like look for like weed in the valley, and like have you seen Entourage?
Yeah.
Where it's the premiere of his Aquaman is coming out, and it's like, but there's like an episode.
They need weed.
But but I remember I watched the episode at like 12 o'clock at night, and I was like so much like anxiety, and it was only a 20-minute episode, but like to me it was like it dragged down for 4 hours because I was like, because being like outside in the heat is like a long, like, I don't know, like there's just something about like
Atmosphere trauma.
Yeah, maybe, but the days just feel super long. It's like you're just like, now I don't know. Now I think like it would be better, but like when I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna die out here. Like there's just I don't know. But yeah, the Hey Arnold and that, and then
so good.
But how to get to that about the
You're just in Pomona. You had to go to the labor thing for Vaughn's.
So during our break, we had to leave, and he's like, but you can't leave like the facility. So it was like it was only one door at the back, and it was like there was like no step, and it was just like dirt lot with weeds with like brown fenced in. So we're all just like standing in weeds for like a half hour, and I'm like, the sun's being down. I'm like, this is hell. Like it's like hell. Like like now you'd be on your phone and you go on Insta or whatever. Now, I was like nothing. It was like I'm standing out there, no food, no drink, like just like literally heat. Like fuck, there's no shade, and like a bunch of like guys that I think are gonna kill me. Like it was just like it was bad. It was very traumatic. But
This scenario is so funny.
yeah, but yeah, okay, so we'll go back to the post office. I mean, I'm trying to think of just so much stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we had the dog. Oh, so the dog training. So I guess he's like, the satchel is your best friend. He's like, you have an 80% chance of the dog biting the satchel. And like, okay.
Where's that number come from?
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, is this like a poll? Like, is this looking off like just horrible incidents, and he's just like the only 20% look like the guy didn't get absolutely mauled. Like, what are we talking about here? And he's like, no, he's like, but in the case of the 20%, here's the procedure. Okay, so he's like, you're gonna stand tall, you're gonna put a satchel in front,
by your nuts.
But he's like, butt back. He's like, had that happen to Randy one time. Randy lost a left testicle. We're gonna move on from that. I'm like, no, we're not gonna move on from that. You can't just sneak in a lost testicle. Okay, I'm not losing my testicle for the post office. All right, you motherfucker. Like, I'll die first. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, and all these stories like, oh yeah, Sally lost 2 fingers putting her hand over, and that pit bull that day she was in a weird mood. I'm like, she lost her fingers for life. Like, it's not just you can't just glaze over it like, oh, I'm like, yeah, she never used those 2 fingers again. I'm like, well, I'm like, no, that's not okay just to say. Like, and it's like, it's just like all these injuries that were like just permanently like just disability, yeah. Legs gone, fingers gone. I'm like, we're not in war. Like, it's like, this is insane. We're talking about mail. We're talking about practice. Like, it's like, this is a crazy town that
we're talking about mail.
I just don't get it, bro. It's like, it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating that this is happening. Yeah. So that was a thing, and then
there's a lot of fear out there.
Yeah, and then he's like, if the dog, will not let go of the satchel, then you deploy your only method of defense. Now it's going to be the pepper spray. Okay, pay attention. Okay, so he's like, you pull it off. 3 fingers, pull it off, butt back. Turn to side, arm up, cover your eyes. I'm like, what? I can't see. How can I see my screen, sir? So he's like, it's a tried and true method. He's like, the cover and spray. So hand up, cover it up, in the eyes. Do not release. Do not release. In the eyes. He's like, do not spray the mouth. Nowadays, especially if it's a Mexican neighborhood, the dogs have fit chili. Now they're immune to the pepper spray. I'm like, what is this, a personal story? You can't just say shit like that. It's racist. Like, they feed him chili for dinner, so they're immune to it. Like, on purpose? Like, what are we talking about? What are you talking? You can't just say this shit like this is just on purpose. Because they know that the mailman's coming at some point, so they're like, fuck the mailman. We're gonna get Juju to bite that motherfucker. I'm like, what is this, like what is it? I don't understand what this is. It's like this is like a CIA psych warfare thing. I don't remember even seen this shit before.
Did you look at Rochelle this time when you say that?
Rochelle's just pissed. She's like, where's my gun? Where's my gun? Like, that's all she gives a shit about is the gun, right? So it's just crazy. And the whole time, I look back, Benny's like, okay. He's like, what? He's like, okay. Benny's acting it out. I'm like, dude, no fucking way. Like, Benny, come on, bud. Like, this is the time where you fucking show some animation. He's like, you hate dogs? Like, Benny's Chinese, by the way. I'm like, trying to get a little dinner action on here? Like, what are we doing, bud? Like, trying to get a midnight stack? No. Come on, Benny, you're killing me, bud. This is crazy town. So,
oh my God. So, it's bleeding through so much.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
It's so good.
Fuck it. I don't know, man. So... yeah, I don't know, man.
Next year was the dogs review.
Yeah. So
It's a try to trick.
Yeah, it's just crazy, bro. And it's just all nonchalant for the guy. It's just crazy.
Oh no, dude, you have to do this job, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this story is just gonna be unreal.
It's unreal, bro.
Oh gosh.
But
oh, dude, that's fucking tits right there.
That's it, right?
That's funny.
That's it.
Good.
But no, I think it should be fine, especially because at least when I watched it back on my phone, clipping it on my actual iPhone, it seemed like on max volume, it was good, but it's like max volume should have been louder.
So it's okay. That's like
I mean, it's better to have it like we had it before because like you can always in post make it be higher. I guess. Yeah. It's harder to cut the bleed. You can cut bleed out, but I'm like it's better just to have it perfect in the beginning. But it's hard when you oscillate just when you have like a loud and low voice. So it's hard. But I mean,
it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so good though. That fucking shit is so fun.
Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty. I mean, that might be the best of all time.
That was so.
Okay, but yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Yeah, no, that's funny. That's funny shit.
Yeah.
Should try to entry method.
Yeah, but it's like he's like do not deploy the whole bottle, and then he's like if and when they do not let go, and he's like. Then you gotta do the touchdown method. I'm like, what's the touchdown method, right? He's like, that's when your Pele comes in. And he's like, you gotta aim for the field goal. Boom! You gotta kick him hard. You gotta kick him hard, you gotta kick him fast. He's like, he's like, it's you or the dog. You know, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Brian took joy. He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, so you've done this? He's like, oh yeah, dude, I fucking a little pit bull one time. He's a little baby one. I kicked him in the next yard. He's like, that's the last time he ever bit me. He's like, oh yeah, one time at Chihuahua, he wouldn't let go. And, ooh, his lights went out for a minute. I was like, what are you talking about? This is insane.
The field goal.
Yeah, it's just insane. And then another thing is that he's like, okay, but another something that's been happening, guys, is if and when this is another thing too, the owner of the dog comes out and asks for your pepper spray to show the vet. Do not give him the pepper spray. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because you will get pepper sprayed by the thing. It's a trick. It's a trick. There's no bet. So he's like, that's what happened. That's what happened to Billy Boy. You know, over in Arcadia. You know, he still can't see his left eye. It's like that's the guy who's like, how do you like it? You spray my dog. So the mailmen are getting pepper sprayed by the actual guys now. So it's like it's deploy and satchel. Deploy satchel. That's the thing. Do not give the pepper spray to their things.
They will use it.
But think of how fucked the owners of the think of how fucked you have to be an owner of a dog. I guess if you have a dog that bites the mailman, you're already a piece of shit. Yeah. But think of it like it would be like you punching someone in the face, and the person punching you in the face, you in the face, and then you being like, you punch me in the face, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like it makes you punch him first. So it's like
yeah, no, it's bad. I mean, none of it makes any sense.
Dude, if your dog bites someone and it gets pepper sprayed, that's on you. It's not on the person who sprayed the dog. You expect the person just to get fucking bit. And at one point, Brian called another person in the clerk office that he had a limp because I guess she didn't want to use the pepper spray, so they bring her in here to embarrass her even more because she likes animals. This is what you get when you get an animal lover. Sally, get in here. Sally's walking with a limp. So Sally's in there. She's walking and she's like, yeah, I got 2 Rotties on me and 2 Rottweilers and a Mastiff. You know, got me here and I lost permanent function here and this and that. But, what? Brian's like, what would have happened if you would have done UPS procedure? He's like, I would not. I would still have function in my leg. So it's like humiliating. Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you could do it again, what would you do? Deploy the pepper spray. And I was like, fuck, man. This is insane, dude. So it's insane, bro.
I love you're getting paid for this. They're actually paying you money to be involved in this.
Yeah.
It's just fucking crazy.
It's insanity, bro. But it's just, it blew my fucking mind.
Oh, this shit's too good. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so there was that. I'm trying to think what other modules. Yeah, there was the raining module. The heat module was just like you had to stand outside in the sun for like 10 minutes and you couldn't move. What? Is that a common occurrence? You're just staying outside in the sun without even trying to like
deliver mail, get to shade.
Yeah, exactly. Is that a thing? So.
Dude, I'm shocked. I'm shocked at how much walking there is.
Yeah,
because like our guy, he must break the rules because he drives, drop. But like, I guess he gets out in this little area because our mailbox is by the door.
Yeah.
Right. So is that what they're talking about? You have to walk up to the door and put mail in, or And if there's a dog in the yard, you have to somehow get the mail to the mailbox. So what's that?
It's weird. There's like a lot of like the part that's confusing is because
right, which is like so I'll put it this. So when I was door knocking,
yeah,
to do sales,
okay,
there's a dog in the yard or a dog chained up, or I wouldn't knock on that house. I would just be like, okay, I'm not knocking on this house. With the mail, it seems like it might be different that you have to actually deliver that mail. You can't like. Is there a thing you write dog in the yard can't deliver mail and hang it, pick it up at post office on their gate or something, or how does that work?
Also, I wonder if it's right on there that it does go through another bypass on the actual OBS, but it is better to get it. But I was just, there's things you can do like you can write like dog out. There's like a bunch of different things on the mail and bring it back.
Oh, and you have to bring it back.
Yeah,
you can't make them pick it up at the post office after that.
You could, but well, no, because you have to like you wouldn't be able to leave a note because their dog's there.
But on the fence.
No, you can't leave a note.
Okay, gotcha.
You have to leave a note on the.
So what do you do in that situation when the mailbox is by our door? It's fenced. Dog loose.
Well, again, this is like the part that's like confusing to me because like if the job was simple, like for instance, right? Like let's say you're Amazon, those guys have like the reason why like a old person is because it's like designed for that.
Right.
It's designed for, and it's modern. Modern. There's no. We'll talk about the union in a second, but the union is kind of this fascinating thing because the union is like very
old school or what?
It kind of it adds a lot of nuance and explains a lot of the current like why things are why they are. But nowadays, like let's say you're Amazon, they're like, okay, how we need these drivers to be able to pay a driver $20 an hour, and just do what we need to, not anything crazy. So give them the van, we'll get a phone that has GPS, and we'll just literally just follow the GPS. They'll have 500 packages on the route, and he'll drive out, go, scan it with the phone, picture of it, and then back in the car. And it's very simple, right? He doesn't have to take outgoing mail from the mailbox.
Oh, you have to do that too.
Yeah. He doesn't have to mail and package it. Have to collect like so like things will be shipped. There's so much like sometimes like so I guess if you like buy things, have the person that is like, shipping it to pay for the shipping and the I didn't know it was a thing.
What happens?
Like so like let's say I want to buy a vacuum. And they have a thing that's called COD, called cost on delivery.
Cash on delivery.
Cash on delivery.
Right, like if I'm buying something, you have to pay for shipping and handling. Everyone does.
Yeah, but I guess there's or have the customer at the time.
The customer pick up, the customer pay at time of delivery?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense because like say whenever you buy something online, there's like shipping and handling or the big advertisers no shipping and handling. They'll pay for the shipping and handling if you buy the product. So shipping and handling is on everything. But how would you get something shipped to you if you haven't paid yet?
It's like on their end, like a go to the post office or whatever.
Yeah.
You say it's COD. I'll say okay. They'll ship it, and then the post office is just knowing that they're
Okay, I guess that makes somewhat sense if they take a package in and the person, someone sending the package. That makes more sense than, I guess.
And I said that's
So you have to take payment
yes, yeah.
on like a little card reader or what?
No, like check or cash, and then like you have to like, yeah, you have to bring $7.50 a day to bring.
$7.50.
Yeah, just to make like it's like fucking nuts.
Nothing's less than $2.50.
Well, but you're not allowed to bring more than $10. You're like you have to bring change, but you're not allowed to bring $10. It's like, what are you talking about? Because you're more of a target. I'm like, well, we're carrying 20K on our wrist, so what are we talking about? Like,
that's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
How are you gonna get through the day?
No,
Your first day's gonna be CODs.
Yeah, exactly. Dog. Yeah, Reggie's like we're gonna be liable 50K off the rip. Like, what the fuck are we talking? Like, it's fucking stupid, dude.
At that point, just take it. Just take the Reggie. Like fuck, I took it.
I know it's crazy. But
because the only people that know about the Reggie is gonna be the sender and the receiver. So if someone's robbing you, that job.
But that's why you would. Who's shipping? Who's shipping $1 million in diamonds? Well, it's got to be that.
They're shipping it to sort to get stolen.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. I think I made a joke somewhere. I can't remember the exact. It was along these lines, but it was something about along the lines of like maybe it was that, and I was like, the only people robbing it would be an inside job. So I said something like, oh, so it was vendor robbing you. No one really understood. Okay, they don't understand like basic stuff. Like this is like that's like basic premise shit. Like it's almost like if I would have been like if they would have been like, hey, quick question, guys. The husband dies. Who killed him? They'd be like, an angry neighbor or like a disgruntled boy. No, the wife. It's like pretty basic stuff. Like everyone knows this stuff. Like if a jewelry store gets robbed, who robbed it? I don't know. It's an insurance job. Like come on, they get robbed at night. Like what are you talking about? It just so happened there was $5 million in the safe that night. Like, come on, guys, it's pretty basic stuff. But yeah, a lot of these guys. But again, that's why I left. I was talking to mom about this last night. It's like I was like cracking jokes. And I'm not a mailman. Like, and I think again, I don't know why this exact motive of why I chose mailman or why this and that. But like, there's been this like ongoing thing with like dad, like, dude, Cole, that would be a great job for Cole. Like, yeah, like that doesn't know me. Like, you know, like it's a great job for Benny, you know, or Elena. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not for Cole. Like, it's like because
I like they're doing a celebratory dinner.
Yeah, that is nice. But no, but it's just like the opposite antithesis. Like I'm a yapper, like I'm a certified yapaholic. Like I'm there, and it's like even when we were doing the laps, I was just like yapping up. I was like talking to Juan and his fishing. I talked about his fishing story.
Yeah, the nighttime fish.
Yeah, we talked about that. Like he was getting to like the pinnacle of why he was telling me to fish is because he has like one story, like it's like his like cream of the crop. Maybe he's gotten a few laughs or something like that. So I had to like really try hard to like okay, he's telling a story. It's his tried and true one. I gotta like pay attention and like really give him some positive affirmation here. So he's like he like got into fishing and he was fishing and like a shark came on his kayak and got the line with the line wrapped around his arm, and so it would hold him down like 10 feet, like
in the water with the shark.
Yeah, off the coast of Long Island or off the coast of Long Beach, and then he reaching his thing and got his cutter, so he cut the line, went up. He was like out, like he's like that's why I have this tattoo here to cover that up, and I got here. Luckily I made it to like oil rig, but the oil rig had coral on this thing, so I was saying I didn't have on because when I pulled down the shoes went up. I stood on there in the coral. I didn't really down on my feet are bleeding out. There's no blood everywhere.
The shark you back? Or no shark after?
I can't remember because halfway through the thing, Robbie's like, "Stop talking! Stop talking!" I'm like, he's in the middle of his fucking best story. Like, come on, let him finish. Like, and so yeah, and then like eventually, like I went back to him later. I said, "Hey, finish your story." He's like, "Oh yeah." So I eventually made it back. Over that, I don't know how he made it back. And he's like, "I didn't have health insurance, so I didn't come to the hospital. So I went back to the tackle shop, like the fishing tackle shop, and I had the guy sew me up there. So just no like antibiotics or just." He said, "Fuck that." He said, "With like fishing wire or what?" He's like, "Oh no, he had like a med back." I'm like, That must be nice. Never heard anything like that before. He's like, so he's like, he got like sewed up, and he's like, yeah, that's why I got these scars. And yeah, it's.
I'm glad you finished that.
Yeah, that's crazy, but that's kind of scary. And I was like, Rochelle, you hear this shit? And Rochelle's like, what? Where's my gun? Like, that's all she cared about. So.
Will you ever see Rochelle again now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have Snap notifications on. I'm sure back up, but like, yeah, I don't know, like.
She's based out over there.
But you know what the thing is, like, I think I've told you this, and I'm not sure if this is like relevant or whatever, but we'll get into it. But this is like something like that's super specific to me. That's like I've explained to you one, but I don't think I did a good job explaining. I said something like, the way I explained it to you before was this: I've never pursued a girl, right? And you were like, yeah, it's not very like, yeah, like, I haven't either. Like that might be more common than you think. Like you're not like not special or whatever. and so I was like, yeah, and I thought about it. I was like, maybe and whatever. But then I realized I did not do a very good job of explaining it to you, right? And so it's more than that. It's this. It's like if I'm not actively pursued, like the girl pursuing me, if the girl's not like, hey, come, like we're going out tonight. You're coming, or you're a pussy. Like you're coming out tonight. Like literally, like there was the. One of my longest. I gotta tell you, one of my longest relationships, like how I actually got into that was like it was like every night.
So you just want to be domed?
No, it's my affinity for comfort and safety and survival is so paramount that to throw myself into like fun mode and to get out of that mode, it takes like such egging on or such payoff. It takes such a payoff. It would require a payoff to get me off of that.
Yeah.
Like let's say I say sleep. Right?
Yeah.
One of the nights I had the ability to turn it on. Like one time we went to Hollywood. Oh, okay, so I have like I have like 10 personalities basically.
Yeah.
And like I'm not sure if that's a good way to describe it, but like there's like fun Cole. Fun Cole can come out. But like Fun Cole needs to come out at some point because Cole like that needs to show like it's almost like the dentist system, you know, like that's always saying. It's like show fun, show authority, show that you can provide, show that you're a good person, show that you're caring, show that you like dogs, show that you like this. And once you hit the $9, she's in love. So it's like you gotta show fun, right? Which I'm never really fun, right? So I remember like this one time in Hollywood.
Entrapment.
Yeah. This one time. So this one time in Hollywood, like this girl, we're talking about Jess, by the way. Like in the very beginning of it, like she was going out to and she was raging all the time, and he like was like chain smoking cigarettes and like just like doing crazy shit. And so I was like I was the opposite of that, where I was like in bed by 10. I gotta fucking wake up. I gotta get my 8 hours and all that stuff. And so, and it got to a point where I gotta say, oh yeah, we'll hang out, like just kind of like you tell your friend you're gonna hang out with you every day, right?
Yeah.
So, but that's how I do it.
But you're with her. Right at this point?
No, this is like this is more of the beginning.
Early days.
This is very early days. Very early days, right?
I thought you were living together.
No. I have another story about that too, by the way. I know.
Like we're gonna go out.
I wrote a banger story about that the other day too. Like that we can actually get into. Like that. I mean, should I tell it now? Like,
yeah. I mean.
Okay. Well.
Is it along the same lines or?
Okay. Well.
Or you can finish the entrapment story.
We'll get into it. I don't. This one. I want this on camera. Okay. So about 5 years in, right?
This is a girl you're 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years in, right? You know the relationship is going south, like when like you go to the farmer's market and then you get home and then like the first thing you want to do is just jack off, like you're just like you're like depressed. You're like I don't know what the fuck's going on. You're just so you go in and fucking bedroom, you start just jerking off to the porno or whatever, and then fucking 5 minutes later, like the door busts open, like the girl's like. joking, like on tofu, like what's going on? Like you're jerking it, like you said you had to fucking take a nap, but you're fucking jerking it. And she's choking on tofu, so you're like shit. So you're like kind of like trying to pull the pants over the fucking lotions here, and it's like on the fucking thing. So you're like shit. So you go, and then you go, and you're like, shake out the Heimlich, so you got the wood, so it's like it's a high school dance, and you're like, all right, we tuck it up, and so you're like, fuck you, and there's like this subtext of like, why are you jacking off, like it's Sunday at 1 o'clock, like we could have just like fucked, but no, we're chill, so don't worry about that, so you're giving the Heimlich, and you're like, and it's almost like you don't want to save her, because like, after you save her, you're gonna get fucking reamed out for jerking it fucking mid shit, so you're like, shit, I don't know what to do, so it's like you're going like half-assed in the Heimlich, you're like going like one at a time, like, all right, you good? No, I can't breathe. So you're just trying your best, and it's like, and then you know like that was towards the end of the relationship, because once you saved her, it was just like, what are you doing? What the fuck? What's going on? You know, like blah blah, like what's wrong with you? You said we're gonna bang. Like I don't know what's going on, man. We'll bang later, and it's just like that's really the end of it when. You're just jerking at 1 after the farmer's market on a Sunday. Just go, what are you even doing in life at that point? It's like a forgetting Sarah Marshall moment. You're just like, I don't know, man. Let's save the town. Yeah, but it's just like I'm like, just saved your life. Like, what do you want? I'm like, nah. They don't even care about that.
The fact that you're in the same apartment and you're like, I'm taking a nap, and you trust that she's not gonna come in. You feel like you have so much.
We had a system, bro. We had a system, and she broke the system. Cause the tofu broke the system. I'll tell you that.
Don't bother me while I'm taking my nap. Don't you dare come in this room. 5 years in, you cannot come in this room while I'm taking my nap.
No, it's facts, bro. It's gonna be a little sneak trick, bro. I probably could have best up in sub 10, bro. But yeah, bro, it just wasn't good. But
oh, those cash. Oh,
yeah, but okay. So, but before, so no, but yeah. So like,
there's different calls.
Yeah. So like, if and when I hang out with Michelle, I'll have to do a fun night, like a fun cold night. So I gotta like really just turn it up, like. Probably drink, whatever, but just kind of rage out, like, especially if there's people around.
Yeah.
I really need people, like, in the classroom.
Yeah.
Like, that's really, like, where I shine of, like, dominating every personality, knowing what's going on, knowing everyone's personality types, and kind of just, like, it's, like, not a good way to be. It's, like, a nut job personality. It's, like, a very manipulative type shit, but it's just, like, it's how I thrive, and I'm just, like, that's how I operate, so. But I had everyone at the end of the class being, like, almost like summertime, like, when you're in school, everyone's signing your yearbooks. I was, like, everyone's numbers and stuff like that. With really no one, like, at the time I was feeling good, like, we'd hang out, but now I'm like, I don't really know. But it would have to be like, I guess my point with that is it would have to be like Rochelle being like, no, hanging out, like, my parents aren't home, like, come over right now, like, that's bang. Like, it has to be like something like that, or it has to be like, hey, no, I'll come over, or hey, I'll give you a gas money. Like, it would have to be like a certain criteria for me to go, because like just because my comfort overpowers the that or whatever.
The idea of the fun or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
And yeah, maybe some people have a more like some people are just like have like a low IQ and they're more horny, and so they're just like, oh, like I'm gonna because I want to get this, but it's like I'm more like pragmatic, and so so every relationship I've ever been in is the girl being like, stop hitting me up, and where I'm like eventually start fantasizing about like what, like it gets in my head of like it needs to get in my head and get like the idea needs to be sold, it needs to be guaranteed, it needs to be like all of it, and then I'm like, okay, like or it needs to be like, hey, like let me sneak in your window, like that's it needs to be like that, right? And then it's like
exciting.
Then once we get to a certain point, it's like then it's like, more normal, or you get used to that, and then you can't get rid of it because it's like you're used to that feeling. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, every girl like it's never been like I meet someone and then I like so it's on her end if she wants to.
Yeah.
So but the Hollywood night was like 2 weeks of literally being like, you say you're gonna come out, you're a pussy. If you don't come out, like you're a pussy. Like and like I would like sleep and then I would wake up with like voicemails of like like I'd be riding your dick right now if you were here, like you're like like if you don't come, like I'm gonna like whatever, like it was like egging me on, and then I was just like these are like we're we're going to Hollywood tonight. Come down, like you can drink. Like it was like it was to the point where like I gave so many excuses of why I wouldn't do it that I like on the
She
10th.
conquered all of them.
All of them. It was okay. Here, you know, let me like say, cash app you $20. You come down. You can park your car here. You won't get a ticket. You're good to go. Ashley's gonna drive. We have alcohol here for you. We got you your Sky vodka. It's gonna be chilling. You're gonna be drinking up. If you want weed, that's chill too. Just come down, whatever. Tell Penny and Dave, because they already know Penny and Dave. So I was like, should I like tell them that you're doing this and that, and if you want, I'll cover for you. Like you're going to your friend's house. I was like 20. Like sneaking out of my house. It was crazy. Like, oh yeah, I'll do the fake voice. I was like, after all this was covered, I was like, fuck, I guess. So like, fucking, so jumped down there and like parked, and like it was like I remember like went in the house and like there was all, so we're all kind of partying, and we went up to like her room and like we were like making out and like I like leaned against like her like I remember like she had like these like ghetto like white like elf things and I like put my legs were buckling. The whole fucking thing came down day one. I was just like, and she's like, don't worry about it. Like, I'm like, this girl's ride or die, but like, this is crazy. Like, I'm just like, I'm being a straight fool right now. But so then that kind of broke that thing, and then so we went out, and I started just drinking out because I was like there, so I just broke the fucking thing. She's like this like record player that like, played like old records. It was like her fucking favorite thing ever. That shattered. Don't worry about it. All right, we're just chilling. So I'm like, damn, this girl really really likes me. This is crazy town. So we drive out there, and we like there's like a hotel room with like we get it like we old it's off Fountain in LA. Like this old hotel that like was and they all rented one bunch of people. So like everyone threw in $5. I was like, where's that?
You cover my $5.
Yeah. So she 5 in. He's like, I'll cover Cole. so we're chilling, and I remember it was just I don't know like it's just like sometimes when I'm in that like, thing I just everything goes right or I have to be on or whatever so like it was awkward because like I was like Dave without the girls like there was another girl that went with us 3 girls and me and like in my head all 3 girls are mine. That's how I see it, right? I see like every girl basically is like a virgin, every girl's mine, right? So anytime I see a girl with another guy, even in a relationship, I'm like, why aren't you with me? Like, even though there's only like 7 billion people in the world. My mind's so weird, right? It's so strange, right? So yeah,
American Psycho.
Yeah, American Psycho. So we go, and then like the guys there are like, they thought they were like, pussy was coming, and like they were like, it was weird because like it was me and I was with them, and I was like, you guys, like it was weird. And then so it was kind of awkward at first, and then we downed the bottle of Sky vodka. Even the girl driving was just like drinking. At the time I didn't give a shit. I was like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah.
My life's already. At the time I was thinking like, oh, don't worry, my bro's got me. Like Jason got me. Like he's a billionaire. My bro's a billionaire. Everything's chilling. So we get there and we're awkward, and I start drinking their alcohol, like not knowing any sort of like personal. Like,
yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm not 100%. But
is it the timing at the bottom? No,
it's. But
is there?
I don't know.
You can look.
No, it's fine.
Thanks for the comments if you're commenting.
Yeah.
All right, so she's drinking. You guys driving down. You thought the girls were yours. There's the guys there.
Yeah, I guess it was just like 10. I guess if you want to put it, like maybe 10 things that I did that night, kind of like, and this is like psychopathic shit. Psychopathic, but it's like a girl's mind needs the 10 boxes or whatever like that. And so like that night, I did different things to lock it in. Like this guy is like one of a kind type shit, which is like it was luck or maybe it's part of personality. I don't know, but it was like remember we were all there. It was awkward, and I started drinking alcohol, and then started kind of like getting. Not in my head, because I'm like dumb. I'm like, oh, these guys love me. I realized later they were like wanted to jump me. Like, they were like, oh yeah, do you know Brian's like this goes like jumping your ass. I was like, damn, like I think I'm ass beat. Like there was like 10 guys there.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 10. Like yeah, and they were like hard guys from like a different city. Like
They didn't like you?
No, because I'm like this loud guy. I'm like drinking their alcohol, like bringing like with the girls. Like one of the girls liked Jess. It was weird. I didn't know any of this. Like at the time. Now I'm too aware. At the time I had no awareness, so I was just like like just being crazy. But no, I remember like what really turned the tide of the night was a commercial came on the TV, like those commercials, whatever. Felt like I can't remember the exact thing, but they were talking about like either the commercial. Yeah, the commercial was talking about cancer, or talking about like a class action lawsuit with cancer. That, and I at the time, or I remember before at Vaughn's, every time I go to the register, there was things to donate, and it was muscular dystrophy, and I know that was somehow related to mesothelioma. So, the TV was playing, and it was like the commercial was playing, and then there's like a mesothelioma commercial, whatever that. Oh, dude, I do muscular dystrophy, and like no one ever heard these words before because everyone had a room tip like so the word muscular dystrophy was like so out of the norm of them, and then like at the end of the commercial was like if you have mesothelioma, call this number. If you have muscular dystrophy, call this number. Shocked. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, what, the bro? Like, so for the whole night, everyone started calling me MD. Like, that was like my nickname for the night. And it was like everyone was like, "MD," like MD, like it was, like everyone became chill after that because I knew that.
That's crazy.
But I don't know how that makes any sense. But like, that was like the turning of the tide that like I wasn't a threat or that I was. Everyone, I guess it maybe thought I was like Albert Einstein, that like I knew that or whatever. I think I made a story about it being like, "Oh yeah, I researched that." I didn't say that was I knew that. So I said so. But it was that, and then we went out and like I stole a wheelchair from like the hospital, rode that basically a mile. I would never ever do that. Break dance on the dance floor at like level 3. Remember level 3 in Hollywood? I did like break dance. Yeah, I don't know, but it was like 10 different things. It was that, and then helped like an old guy across the street. Yeah, basically I did like the dentist system all in one night. But but I guess my point with all this is like it would be the same. Like I would do the same playbook with Rochelle if I had to do it again. I would like that, but it's like,
similar playbook.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to
trick.
Yeah, trick or just to try.
Yes,
it's a lot of work to try.
Yeah, effort. Effort is a thing that people look at. But how long does that one night buy you? 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You nailed it. That's ultimately the point. That's ultimately kind of what I'm trying to get at that you kind of nailed. Is like, and that's usually like what it like. Yeah, it literally like I think even scientifically, maybe like there is like a 5 year. I think I've told you this. Like it's like I've had like at least 2 5 relationships.
Yeah.
So.
2 5 years.
Yeah, it was almost around. Like, but yeah, no, but that's not even like a relation.
No, but yeah, I think would you plant that seed in the seed of hope, or this idea like, he was this guy, he can be this guy. When's this guy gonna come back?
Well, it's called like love bombing, or it's called like
gaslighting.
Yeah, I don't want to get too into it, but
was there a lot of gaslighting done?
Yeah, maybe, but again, that's the thing too. I don't want to get like not that long ago, telling me like, and mom will love to chat about this. Like it's weird, it's strange to chat. Well, it's going public, so
keep it what?
I
It's
don't
on
know.
the pod.
I don't know.
You want to scrap it?
Yeah, maybe.
Good.
But I'll just put it like this: like, it's in our DNA to do this. Mom was telling me one night.
I get you.
One night, like, which it was weird, and the reason why I even
The Bibles. Telemarketing.
crazy. This Hollywood night that I've done countless times, like you have to kind of do it. It's like, and maybe some of it is adrenaline, or some of it is just maybe because like it's just like what you would do. You have to impress. You know?
Yeah.
It was like an evolutionary, like, I don't know 100%, but Mom had one of those things. I don't know. Yeah, but
Of course. Yeah, I mean, it all makes sense. I think.
Yeah. But it was weird because I had never heard that, and then I heard that piece after, and so I was like, huh, that's crazy. But it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
You probably do the same thing. Was because I don't know if this is like live, but it's like,
yeah, no, I think it's just, I think a lot of guys probably do it. But yeah, no, I'm sure we all do it
like,
to some degree. But it's almost like just putting on your the best self.
Yeah.
But then it takes a turn when you're just trying to do it. Get them to think that.
there's just a car nearby. It doesn't matter. But I'm just because we already crushed.
Yeah, it's already
crushed.
done. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's anything else.
Yeah, we have
for
actually
today.
Yeah, that's about what Matt. And
That's solid.
Matt and Shane. Well, here's the thing: Matt and Shane. Again, not that we're not there yet, and they weren't even doing this at the time either. But I think they were like, eventually, maybe like in a few more episodes or whatever, we'll do. And you probably know this. They do like an hour or an hour and a half, and then they keep recording, but then they'll say, "Hey."
On the Patreon.
Yeah, that last hour, last half hour is gonna be. Maybe they even do one. I think maybe they even do 1 hour.
Oh, do you start saying we'll have to say that for the Patreon?
Yeah. And, but they would just either take a break for a second, or they would just keep going. Like that's just.
Where can they watch the long form?
It's on YouTube.
On YouTube?
If they're watching long form, they're already watching it.
Got you. Okay, so it's YouTube.
So it saves VOD. Because like, there's no point of doing long form on the TikTok because the TikTok will only VOD for 30 days.
Yeah, no.
This will be on forever.
Got you. And
So,
what's the channel name?
Well, I think it's called Cold Cubby, just because it's the only one that have access to live, because you have to have a certain amount of subscribers to go live on.
Well, we could.
Yeah.
You can change the name at some point.
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. Or I
Just
can
leave it.
but or you can start. I don't know if we start a new one because I can move the VODs like to a different one.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if this channel is shadowed. Like, I know.
Maybe today make it.
Okay, because I heard this guy Graham Stephan saying talking to a YouTube rep,
Yeah.
and he was. Oh, here's the problem. They're favoring new like the shorts, but you can't go live on a new.
What if you just fill the VODs on this one? You make a new channel.
Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, because I want you don't have access to that channel for. I will not.
With that, you should do that today.
Okay.
Focus on that.
Yeah.
Just make a new channel, and then start posting the shorts on that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Literally.
No, yeah, because if it's getting, especially if it's getting artificially pushed, like that would even be better. Because right now it's like, because right now around.
Yeah, I think that would be the best.
Yeah. 100%. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe sometime this week or something like that.
Yeah. Old though.